Hey guys, thank you for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Ninjala tier list over the current weapons in the game. Thanks to L3 Gecko for recommending this topic. The game has been out for about a month now, and not many changes have been made to most of the weapons. As I discussed in the last video, the yo-yos were nerfed and 2 ninjutsus were buffed. I'll try to make this video as quick as possible, and please remember that this is based off of my experience with the game, so don't be offended if your favorite weapon isn't Bled tier. So without further ado, here we go. First we got the Corn Bat. This weapon is pretty much just the Drill Beast, but worse. The gum attack is good, and the Dragon Lore ninjutsu was recently buffed, which combined with its ability Miracle Charge makes it a great combo to heal and secure a kill. The underground attack of this weapon is really powerful and makes it easier for kills when your opponent is out of energy. I'm putting this weapon at A tier because it acts like the drill and the Dragon Lord was buffed significantly. Next up is the Drum Beat. This hammer was probably the second worst weapon on release. It's pretty hard to combo and is very slow to use. The Echoing Scream special and the Gumshoe are both pretty good. This weapon also has the Dragon Lord ninjutsu, which is what took this weapon out of the mud in my opinion. The big weapon ability, Up Tempo, helps the bad speed stat of this weapon, which is definitely a good characteristic for this thing to have. I would have thrown this bad boy into the black category, but I think it at least deserves the D tier. Good job, Drum Beat. Next, we have the Ippon Katana. I love using this weapon because of its overall versatility. It has the most balanced build in the game, coming in with the most versatile gum attack and a good ultimate ability. Personally, it's my favorite weapon of choice and packs quite the punch. Its special ability, Charging Slash, allows the user to charge forward rapidly and hit for decent damage, but comes in handy when trying to escape enemies or clearing drone buffs. It's overall one of the better weapons, and anyone can adapt to its unique playstyle. With the patch, its ninjutsu ability, Ninja Tornado, was buffed and makes this weapon all the more viable. If you're having trouble finding an easy weapon to use, try this one out. I'm going to put this in the A tier as well because of the Ninja Tornado's new increased damage. Fourth, we've got the tastiest looking weapon in the game, the Mellow a la Mode. This weapon is alright. Its gum ability is quite balls, but it gets to have the one-shotting Tenchi Moyo ninjutsu, which kinda makes up for it. Its special is probably the best in the game because it leaves your enemies as a poop for a few seconds. It's a lower damaging weapon, but its back attack when parrying gives super armor, which means your attack will always connect with your enemy, but at the sacrifice of you taking damage. It's a fairly average weapon, but not one to pass up. I'll put it at B tier for now. Next up is the Drill Beast. Oh boy. I feel like everyone knows by now what this weapon is, and that it's probably in a category of its own. In my opinion, it is. If you want to use it, you can. Just don't feel special when you win a lot and only lose games to other drills. Honestly, it's just OP. If you want to know why it's so good, use the right cards and max your ninjutsu gauge as fast as possible, then proceed to delete poor noobs from the game. It's very powerful, so I'll just put it here on this dumb little throne of his. Next, we have the Iron Noise. Similar to the Drum Beat, it's a slow hammer weapon that's hard to combo. However, this one is a little bit more admirable than the other. It has the best gum ability, Gum Kunai, at least in my opinion, and the second best ninjutsu called Fujiyama Rocket, which is literally a predator missile. The up tempo and echoing scream add to the viability of this big weapon, but in my opinion it deserves, at most, the C tier. Next up is the Ninja Yo-Yo. Before the patch on the 27th, this weapon was overpowered and only a few people knew how to use it. But Ninjala found this before most other players. This weapon was actually overpowered. Its special called Yo-Yo Leap could one-shot a drone, and its ultimate Piercing Mixer could wipe the floor with multiple Ippons at a fast rate. But the new patch took that all away. Not only was the Yo-Yo Leap nerfed, but the Piercing Mixer ninjutsu as well. This item went from A tier, possibly even Drill tier, to bleh in one patch. I feel bad for the people who enjoyed it, but now it's just underwhelming, so yeah, bleh tier. Next up is the Scroll Blade. This weapon saw some good results just like its Ippon Katana counterpart. Unfortunately, it has the Piercing Mixer ninjutsu, which was nerfed heavily. It has a great gum ability though, and has the quality dash attack special, which I believe is underrated. I would classify this as B tier, but due to its ninjutsu's decline, I'm going to have to put it in C tier. Sorry, Scrollblade fans. Next up, we have a weapon that got a nerf and a buff. The Shinobi Spinner. It's pretty much like the Ninja Yo-Yo, but with the Ninja Tornado. Thankfully for this weapon, the Tornado was buffed, but like the Yo-Yo, the weapon's special attack doesn't one-shot drones anymore, which means slow rotations and lower damage. So both Yo-Yos kind of got screwed in this, but the Shinobi Spinner is a little bit more viable now. So it's still better than the Yo-Yo, but not worth using at the moment. Sorry, Spinner boys. Next, we have the SK8 hammer, or Skate Hammer, which is quite the weapon to face. Its special attack can insta-break your weapon if you don't avoid it, as well as it gains super armor, and people have learned to combo with it very well. It packs a big punch because of its decent gum attack and overpowered Tenchi Muyo ninjutsu. If you defeat a foe with the weapon, you gain super armor, which means you can't be flinched while taking damage from someone. It's the best hammer to use right now, and I recommend it for people who like making people rage quit. A tier for sure. Second to last, we have the Sushi Axe, which looks disgusting compared to the Mela a la mode. And honestly, in my opinion, is a crappy version of the SK8 hammer. It rocks the Gum Grenade, which is kind of bad, and has the buff Tornado ninjutsu, which is kind of good. It does the same as the Skate Hammer, but has worse gum abilities, so I'll put it in C tier since you miss out in every way by using this hammer over the Skate Hammer. Lastly, we have the Trick Ball. This weapon has seen some good results in the first month. Like the Mela a la mode, this thing has a great special and has an impressive back attack. However, it towers over the Mela with its superior gum abilities, which are the Fujiyama Rocket and the Gum Balloons. Overall, I give this a tier of A because it's really powerful and has a great set of abilities. That's all for my tier list. Remember that these are all my opinions, so sorry if you disagree. Besides that, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to help out my channel. I appreciate any support you guys give me. I'll see you next time. Peace.